What's up, my bro? Tundrum here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you an overpowered eldrazi from Battle for Zendikar that slipped completely under the radars, that I think should go into most commander decks. Now, in the Battle for Zendikar / Oath of the Gatewatch block, there were a lot of extremely powerful eldrazi. A lot of these are in a spotlight position and seeing tons of play. There were a lot that were underrated quite a bit that I think deserve a lot more play, but this card is by far the most underrated out of all of them. It has so much potential power combined with certain other cards, and is just so strong by itself as well. Like heck, even Bane of Balaged and Breaker of Armies see more play than this card, and this card's a mythic. Well, what is this card? Oblivion Sower. Oblivion Sower is a 6 mana 5/8 creature eldrazi, and when you cast it, target opponent exiles the top 4 cards of his or her library, then you may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile onto the battlefield under your control. Now, Oblivion Sower, a 6 mana 5/8, that's not a bad body on its own. Can swing in for a nice bit of damage and block almost anything comfortably in the format. But what makes this OP is that ability below. Exiling 4 cards from a player's library and getting all the lands from among them, even if they're not your colour, this can still ramp you 1, 2, 3, or even if you're lucky, 4 turns, which is very powerful. Let you bring in a massive bomb spell or creature next turn. But on top of this, it's colourless, so it can go into decks that don't have a lot of ramp normally, like Boros, Mono White, Mono Red, Mardu, Black, Azorius, colours like that, pretty much anything that doesn't have green, to be honest, that don't have a lot of ramp. This goes really nicely into there, be a nice big top-end creature and get tons of ramp. But on top of this, things that are already in their exile can also be put in. So with all the fetch lands and cycling in this format, and all the graveyard exile, they have a few fetch lands or cycling lands. Someone exiles their graveyard, boom, you're getting 5, 6, 7, or even 8 lands off the top of this, ramping you so much and essentially giving you endless mana to cast spells. It goes really well with other eldrazi, like Ulamog, Worldbreaker, Sire of Stagnation. Combine it with those, boom, you get so many lands off it. Your enemy happens to be running like a self-mill based deck, like Gitrog Monster, Mazarek, or Golgari based deck. Boom, you get so much value off it. If someone's exiled their graveyard, of course, which is very likely to happen, you get so much value off of it. Someone's running Mill. Well, with Mill, it's the best. Mill has a lot of graveyard exile themselves, and with the Mill, you often hit 10, 12, even 15 lands, giving you infinite mana. And this is colourless, so you can often ramp into it on turn 5, 4, even 3. And yeah, the Oblivion Sower is just so good. I think it should go in any deck that doesn't have much ramp. And yeah, guys, that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you Oblivion Sower. It should go into most commander decks, and it's just an all-round super solid card, ramping you multiple turns. It's a big body, and if there happens to be some mill or graveyard exile, boom, you get a ton of value. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.